What if your entire life changed in a single moment? What if one decision cost you everything? Your freedom, your family, your dreams. Would you still stand strong? Would you still believe? Because one man did. For 27 years, he lived behind cold prison walls, woke up every day with the same pain, the same silence, the same uncertainty, but he never gave up. He didn't let the world define him. He defined himself. This is not just a story of survival. This is a story of transformation, a story of power, a story of purpose. This is Nelson Mandela. Greatness doesn't begin with power. It begins with perspective. Mandela was born in a small village, where life was simple, but not easy. No luxury, no shortcuts, no guarantees. But sometimes, the toughest beginnings create the strongest minds. As a child, he observed more than he spoke. He noticed inequality. He felt injustice. And deep inside, a question was growing. Why should anyone be treated less just because of who they are? That question would one day shake an entire nation. Education became his weapon. Not a weapon of destruction, but a weapon of change. He walked long distances, studied in difficult conditions, faced challenges that most would avoid, but he kept going because he understood something powerful. Your mind is the only thing no one can take from you. And so he built it, day by day, lesson by lesson, preparing for a future he couldn't yet see. Then came the reality. Apartheid, a system built on division, on control, on fear. Mandela saw it clearly, and he had a choice: stay comfortable or stand for something bigger. He chose to stand, even when it meant risking everything, even when it meant becoming a target, because real change requires real sacrifice. And then everything changed. Arrested, trialed, condemned, life sentence, 27 years. The world outside moved forward, but Mandela remained in a small cell. Cold nights, hard labor, endless silence. This is where most stories end, but not his. Prison didn't kill his spirit, it refined it. In silence, he discovered strength. In isolation, he discovered purpose. He turned pain into power, and slowly, he became unbreakable. After everything, he had every reason to hate, but he didn't. He chose forgiveness, and that choice did something extraordinary. It didn't just free him, it freed a nation. So when life tests you, when the road gets hard, when everything feels against you, remember this: a man spent 27 years in darkness and still chose